Many people say they have lingering symptoms after recovering from COVID.
And while they can manifest in dozens of different ways, CBS 2's Jenna DeAngelis tells us about one devastating consequence doctors say is a growing number of patients are dealing with.
Every time I put a brush or a comb through my hair, I'd look at it and it would be full.
Anita Levine had COVID in March of 2020. So did Sarah Denig. Both say they suffered significant hair loss months after their diagnosis.
It was in the shower, it was on my bed, it was on my clothes. I would find it everywhere.
And they're not alone.
For the most part, it affects women, though it can also affect men. It can affect people really at any age.
Dr. Ahmed Garg is a dermatologist at Northwell Health.
Hair shedding is essentially the body's response to some stressor.
He says hair loss is increasingly common in people who had COVID or suffered a deep emotional impact due to the pandemic.
Even having a family member come down with the infection.
Levine says she still suffers from a number of maladies known as long haul or long COVID, but adds the hair loss is just crushing. It got so extreme, she says she even wore a wig.
It messes with your self-esteem, definitely.
It is important to treat early.
Dr. Emma Gutman is the dermatology chair at Mount Sinai. She says while hair loss is usually not permanent, she adds there is no quick fix.
The follicle is very deep, and it takes at least 3 months to start seeing it come to the surface.
These are people who say they have suffered hair loss from COVID. The photographs, along with anguished messages, appear on the Facebook page for Survivor Corps, a website that offers information, support, and resources for COVID survivors. Sufferers offer suggestions like biotin or other products. Dr. Garg has suggested minoxidil, an over-the-counter topical treatment set to aid in hair regrowth. And for some, the journey isn't over even when it comes back.
It is completely a different texture than it ever was before. What is that?
But everyone agrees, given the ravages of this illness, knowing it will come back offers a solid brush of hope.
Doctors say there's a window of about 3 years before the hair follicle dies off completely, so it's best to get that help right away. And we have information for you on our website, cbsnewyork.com.